we are gonna go to the library. Battery. Ari's finishing her ice cream, so I thought I would make a quick video on why process is more important than outcome. And I see you in the back. And I'll share it with a story that we have been going through. And so last year, towards the end of last year, Aria wanted to learn how to play the violin. That was all she wanted. She asked and asked and asked, and I finally found a really cool place with an amazing teacher who focuses on what is it called? Teaching, but from where it's very, very parent involved, where the parent is the one supporting, the parent is the one that is really sort of walking the process with the child. And so we sign her up, and the way they do it is the parent has to go in first and take a couple of classes, so that not only do you know what your child is going to be learning, but also you understand that it's not like, you know, playing hopscotch or anything like that. It takes a lot. It takes your integration of your whole body and using all of your body with it, right? So it's not easy. It's something hard. And, you know, Ari is 4 years old. So if it was hard for me, right? So they're like trying to show you how, you know, the process. So anyway, the whole purpose of this was with Aria, she really wanted to do this. This was something that she wanted. We talked about it for months. She really wanted to do it for a while. And we talked about it. Why do you want to do it? What's the purpose of you know, what is it that you really want to do this? And in the first 2 classes, I remember it being sort of like there was this resistance, and there was this like she really wanted to do it, but she couldn't find, she didn't yet have the integration of what she was learning. And so you know, I had many conversations with her. We went back and we reassured her that you know, if this is something she didn't want to do, she didn't have to, because it was her choice. It wasn't like we wanted to make sure she didn't feel like we were making her do it, like, oh, this is something you have to do, right? There was no expectation. This is something that she wanted to do. However, I was able to explain to her the context of, there's a difference between stop doing something because it's too hard, and or not doing something because you just don't like it, right? Like, hey, you know, some people like farming, and some people don't, but some people do just it doesn't really do anything for them. Now others may find it hard and then they quit, right? So I explained it to her, and she was like, yeah, I understand. And I said, if you really want to stop doing it, it's okay, it's fine, you know, it's okay. So I said, you know, sleep on it, think about it, it will be your decision. I know you can do it. Whatever it is, we're supporting you. We'll be right there with you. Next day she was like, no, I'm gonna keep trying, I'm gonna do it. I know it's hard, but I'm gonna keep doing it. And she did. And the third class, it got easier and so forth. And so why do I tell this story? What? The reason why I tell this story is because there's a lot of times that you know, sometimes kids will do something, or even parents will put their kids in class or something, and all they're thinking about is the outcome. Like, oh, does my child know how to play the violin? And if Aria learns how to play the violin and is really good, that's good, but that's the result of something. But the process that it took her to get there is something that she can then use for the rest of her life in anything she applies to. So while in that process, we learn, you know, about something being hard and maybe practicing and doing it over and over again and getting better at it, recognizing it, integrating it. We put in all those words. We use our TechnoTutor. Is an ice cream good? Yeah. We use our TechnoTutor with it. And as she progressed, she started to get faster and faster in learning because she was able to integrate it all. But
my tongue is so wet.
it's full of ice cream, yeah. But what we haven't focused on, does she know how to play the violin yet? Can she already do X, Y, and Z, etc., etc.? It's more of the process that it took her to be able to accomplish all of this. Because once she learns that, you know what, I can learn anything whenever. Do we have more napkins?
Yeah.
Yep, here we go. Can I learn how to do something new at any point in time, and I can just set a goal?
Let me have it.
Oh, you want to have it? Okay, I can just put it in a napkin and then you can have it.
Here you go.
Okay, grab this first. And I'll grab this second. And she can do it then with something else. She also recently wanted to learn how to do ballet. And she was able to apply the same process where she knew that it wasn't going to be easy. Like, she didn't go in thinking, you're done. She didn't go in thinking, I'm going to learn how to do ballet. Yes, ma'am.
I always want to talk to.
You what?
Oh, I want to talk to.
You want to say hi? Okay, what do you want to say?
Hi, fashion girls.
Fashion girls. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so she didn't go in knowing that, I'm gonna know how to do this automatically, and there's a process to it. And as she is able now to understand that there's a process to everything, and that, you know, you're not gonna go in knowing how to do something, but you can integrate it and you can do it and you can find ways that works better for you, and so forth and so forth. And that is a lot more important than focusing on, does my child know how to do this? And if she's not at a certain learning curve by a certain time, then she's behind, or she's not doing good enough, and all these backchat that runs into the parents' minds, because it does. And if you're able to be a stable parent and work that within yourself as well, because I had to do the same thing. I have to work within myself, not giving up, knowing how to be consistent, and how to do process in a way that it works for me, where I am going to be winning at every goal that I set for myself. And I can see Arya doing that now, where she wakes up and she'll immediately go to the piano and she'll practice a song, not because anybody tells her to, but because she's like, I'm getting better at this, and she'll say, oh my god, I did it better this time. And she'll see herself getting better by her being able to support herself through the process of supporting that we did from the beginning, and being able to apply that same process throughout her life and other things. So again, I wanted to do a quick video about that, because it's not about the end result. If she does know how to play the violin really good, that's awesome. But the process and what she learned
I love the pianos.
Yeah, and what she learned in that process, it's a lot more important, because that's the skill that she can use for the rest of her life. She can apply anywhere in her life. So I really wanted to share that, because I thought it was super cool how she has been able to develop it. And then myself, of course, I was able to apply the same. Anyways, that was it. Going to the library.
Bye.
Bye.
Fashion girls.
Fashion girls.